In this video, I'm gonna share 5 ways to stop on skis for beginners that can help make skiing a much more safe and great experience for you. The first way to stop would be what I like to call the snowplough to stop. Let's go onto a slope and I'll show you how to do it. The snowplough technique on skis is this position where your skis form a triangle just like a snowplow or a pizza slice. The wide base of support makes it easy to balance and gives you lots of stability. The snowplow position allows you to control how fast you're going, and you can make nice turns at very slow speeds. This makes it a great technique when you're new to skiing. The snowplow only works well if the terrain is not too steep, so make sure you choose an almost flat slope. Start out standing still in a snowplow position with your heels out wide and your toes pointing inwards. To start skiing and go faster, just pull your feet closer together. To go slower, push your heels out and make the snowplow wider. Keep making the snowplow wider and you'll come to a full stop. There are 2 important things that I see many people don't do, but you need to be aware of to be successful with the plough to stop. And the first is having your skis wide enough. So if you have a look at my skis here, I want to have them really wide here, but the ski tips 1 or 2 hands close to each other here, but the tail of the skis needs to go out wide enough. So as soon as I start to ski, I need to have them wide enough in order to work. The second thing you need to be aware of is to get into a wide snowplow early. So as soon as you start to glide, get into your wide snowplow. Get into a wide snowplow as soon as you start to glide. If you wait too long and the speed picks up too much, it gets more and more difficult to get back into a wide snowplow and control your speed. Standing in the snowplow to stop position will be tiresome at some point. So what I suggest you do is that you shift your weight from foot to foot, and what that will do is that you'll have more pressure on one foot and the other leg will be resting a little bit. So pressure on this one, resting on the other one. So let me show you how to do it. As you're gliding forwards in your wide snowplow, controlling your speed, you can start to shift your weight from one foot to the other. And that'll give your relaxing leg a little bit of rest. And the good thing about this is that you'll start turning. The key here is to maintain your snowplow position while you shift your weight from foot to foot. Don't push on the ski to create pressure, but simply balance on one foot more than the other. Bend your outside leg slightly through the turn to help you move your weight more towards that side. Once you get the rhythm, it almost feels like a pedaling movement, and you can continue doing this pedaling movement with more and more emphasis until you come to a full stop. So this leads me to the third way of stopping on skis, which is by turning. So now you're not only controlling how fast you're going, but also where you're going, which is pretty important on skis, right? Just like the second way to stop on skis in this video, you're shifting your balance from foot to foot. But now you also guide the way you're going by gradually pointing your foot in the direction you want to go. You can imagine that you're drawing a C shape with your foot to create a nice round turn. So as I'm turning here, I take a little bit of speed off in each turn. So that way I control my speed. And I can even come to a full stop if I want to. Before we get into the fourth way of stopping on skis, I want to give you something extra to help you succeed on your skiing journey. These 5 ways of stopping on skis I present in this video. They're all great, but they work a lot better if you have a good, balanced, athletic stance on your skis. That's why I've created a how to ski guide in a PDF format so you can bring it onto the slopes with you. That shows you the basics of balance on skis. That's going to make a huge difference in your skiing. Just follow the link in the description, type in your email, and I'll send you the guide for free as my gift to you. Now let's jump back into the fourth way of stopping on skis for beginners. So once you start linking your turns, you may experience at some point that the speed increases and you start losing control. So there's one simple tip that can help you overcome that. And that is to continue your turn for longer. If you continue your turn, eventually you'll start going uphill and you'll come to a full stop. If your speed picks up a little bit too much when you're turning, you can simply keep on turning and you'll go uphill and eventually come to a stop. So I'll show you to the other side as well. So you ski down here and you keep turning and come to a full stop.
To make your uphill plough turn work effectively, you should make it gradually. First aim to go across the hill and then simply continue the arc until you go uphill and come to a full stop. When you continue the arc, the pressure will build up through the turn. So be prepared to stand strong on your downhill ski.
So I got a 5th way for you to control your speed that will help you come from a more plough position into a more parallel position. And that will help you control your speed and come to a full stop when the terrain gets a bit steeper. So as you turn, just continue turning, put your weight here, and as soon as you feel light on the uphill leg, you can let it come into a parallel position. Just like that, and come to a full stop. So let's try it again. Here, turn, move into a parallel position. Before you can move it in to the parallel position, you need to have all your weight on your downhill ski in this case. So I'll show you one more time here. I start turning, all my weight here, and I can let the other one come in a parallel position.
This parallel position is a much stronger and more comfortable position than the snowplough position. So once you master this snowplough to parallel technique, skiing steeper terrain becomes much easier. And soon you'll be ready for the hockey stop, which we've made an entire video about, so you can learn this technique too. And that will open up even more of the mountain for you.
So there you have it, 5 ways to stop on skis for beginners. Now it's time to subscribe to the channel and hit the slopes.